Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So unfortunately, there's been a lot of construction noises with my neighbors doing some renovations, and it's also been very difficult for me to also find the time to film these days. So within this video, there's going to be some splicing in of some earlier videos that I have filmed for this very purpose, and the lighting isn't great because at this time of the evening, it is sunset, and that is when the noise abates. Just moving forward, I actually have been really excited to share with you some of the new bags that I've picked up from Coach, because as some of you guys know, I have been doing a luxury low buy this year, and that doesn't include contemporary brands like Coach. And I have actually been really enjoying the brand Coach, and I'm sure some of you may have noticed that I do not discriminate on this channel. It is a complete bag democracy here, and I love anything that makes my heart sing. And I don't care whether it is a contemporary brand, I don't care whether it is the top of the top luxury. There is some very fundamental, pure, childlike joy when it comes to collecting bags. And I do feel like whether it is a Coach bag or a Chanel bag or an Hermes bag, there are always points that each brand has to offer, and that very well may vary from person to person, but I am just here to share my own personal joys. So first off, I've already acquired 2 bags from the denim collection, and I just want to reveal them here. I've already unboxed them and started using them, so unfortunately this is not going to be a true unboxing. So the first bag that I've gotten from the Coach denim collection would be none other than this denim Coach tabby in the 26 size. I'm not gonna lie, it took me a while to get onto the Coach quilted tabby bandwagon. It didn't really interest me at first, and I've seen some videos comparing the Coach quilted tabby to the Chanel classic flap over here. But for me, I really do feel like these 2 bags don't really overlap in the way that I use them. The Coach quilted tabby is a very much more fun, fresh, and playful pillow-like design. And it's kind of kitsch and campy and fun, especially in this denim version. And this is definitely a lot more carefree, I'm not gonna lie. And I have taken it to the beach with my kids out, and I really like the capacity of it. It's really a fun bag to bring in and out. And the times that I would use this bag are not at all the times where I would use my Chanel classic flap. Here it is under evening time, nighttime lighting, and it is still gorgeous. Here's the back pocket. So let me just go through the features. It comes with this very cute D-ring here with a Coach hang tag, which is kind of like signature of Coach. And I like that it's in this kind of like vacata looking leather material and this tan color. I feel like it sets off the denim very nicely. And I also like that it has this spring lock closure. Is that what you call it? I mean, it clicks in, and it has this like male part and female part inside, way inside here. I'm not sure if it's gonna focus. But within the mechanism, there's like 3 parts inside this hole here that will grab onto the clasp when I push it in. And there, it's fastened. I mean, it's fastened, but you can still pull it out pretty easily. I mean, if you pull it at the right angle. If you pull it at the wrong angle, at a shear, then it really stays quite fastened. So it's quite easy to maneuver. And also it comes with these 4 grommets, where very much like the classic flap. Let me just take this chain out so you can see it in its full length. Very much like the classic flap, you can actually wear it on your shoulder. So you can wear it on your shoulder like this, or you can actually wear it cross-body like this. Here. That's not actually the best of shots, but I only have a limited amount of time now before my husband comes back with the kids, so just bear with me here. I like that it has a rather wide back pocket here with a magnetic closure, and I like the leather, the shade of blue used on the magnet. And it also is the same shade inside the chain, and the chain has this burgundy colored glazing on the side. I love that they did pay attention to so many details for this bag, and I do feel like they have made an effort to line up the quilting, the patterns on the quilt Yeah, it comes with this usual Coach plug at the back. So it comes with some Coach thingy there. I've taken out most of the protection coverings that it came in. It came extremely wrapped. I think I got the second shipment because I was on my Lent fast, being a good girl, when this bag first dropped. And that was in March, I believe. So I had to ask my SA to order it in, and it came early April, if I'm not wrong. So I didn't have to wait very long. Within the week that I placed the order, the bag arrived. And it has these Coach details on this part of the hardware. It has Coach on the sides of the D-ring. Don't think it's that obvious. So I do love the hardware. I do find that this burnished gold does go very well with the chains, and it sets off the denim very well. And it does give me a bit of a Midwestern vibe. I don't know why. Maybe I've been listening to Beyonce too much. And I do also appreciate the details like Coach on the zipper pull. It's really smooth. And it comes with a middle compartment that this section is lined with a navy blue interior. The rest of it is lined in a matching denim color. And it does have this front pocket with that magnetic closure as well. I love that. I love the feel of that. And there's this extra pocket here. I was actually a little bit disappointed that this bag doesn't hold as much as I thought it might, given that it is the larger of the Tabby bags. But it does hold a significant amount more than the Tabby 20 that I've actually played around with at the boutique itself. So I've heard that this is Coach's answer to Chanel's classic flap. I don't know, I see the similarity because it's of the quilting, because of the logo, because of the chain details and the four grommets and the way you wear it, either on the shoulder or crossbody. They're just two very different beasts. And I love them for different reasons. I don't think that you should say like one is superior to the other because of their price points. I mean, one could argue that the value proposition of a Coach quilted tabby is just so much better right now than a Chanel classic flap. But oh my god, the classic flap is so gorgeous. It stands on its own as an icon, and I don't know yet if the quilted tabby will ever reach the iconic status that the Chanel classic flap will. The classic flap has just this one gigantic interior on the inside. This is very stuffed. Gigantic interior on the inside. It has a smaller front pocket, and then it has a zip closure at the back here, and it has a double flap. But I do feel like this bag is way more functional. It's just more capacious, if I may borrow that word. And I can put a paperback novel in here, my One Piece manga that I am actually addicted to reading right now. And I can put in my wallet, my phone, no problem. I can even fit in a small umbrella into this bag. So I do feel like this bag is just more casual and more convenient for my daily life. And this bag, of course, I do feel like I have to be more dressed up to take it out. There's nothing quite like the Chanel classic flap. But we're not here to talk about the Chanel classic flap today. We're here to talk about Coach. So with that, I want to share with you guys the second denim bag that I bought from this collection. And it is none other than the Coach Cassie 19. And as you can see from my background, I also have this bag in the leather, and it's in a very beautiful Tiffany blue. I love using that bag. And it's basically the same layout, but it is also in denim, not leather. They come with the same three straps, which is this very substantial and rather heavy, weighty chain strap that I can actually wear on my shoulder, like so. Like here it is. So in terms of strap drop, this one here actually sits a lot higher. This one is a lot more comfortable. I feel it drops at a really comfortable length. I do feel like wearing it double strapped on the shoulder is the way to go for the Coach Quilted Tabby 26. The Cassie in the denim was the first bag that really caught my eye. Like, I immediately fell in love with it. I had no doubt that I was gonna get it. The only problem was the collection launched when I was in the middle of my Lent fast and I couldn't buy anything. It took me a while to hunt this down on the internet. And when I finally got it, I was so relieved that, you know, the Coach Cassie is actually quite difficult to find in Singapore. They are not readily available, so I have to get them shipped from overseas. I do believe I got this one from Neiman Marcus. The Coach quilted tabby I got from the Singapore boutique. Oh, and I have to mention that this tabby in the Singapore boutique, the retail price is 1,200 Sing dollars, and I think I'll put the US equivalent on the screen. It is a very much higher markup than what I imagine it would cost in the US itself. So I know that quite a lot of you guys who watch my videos actually are from the US, so count yourselves lucky that Coach is just so much more readily available and accessible over there. But I just had to have it. I couldn't find it on any of the major sites, like not on Neiman Marcus or Nordstrom. I couldn't find it, and I just had to order it from my own sales associate. But I actually got a 15% discount on it, so I finally paid 1,020 Sing dollars for this bag, and I think I'm just gonna be grateful that I actually got a discount for it, because I shouldn't compare. I just feel like there's no end to comparison. So I'm just very, very grateful for being able to land this bag to begin with. Moving on to the Coach Cassie. It comes with a crossbody shoulder strap. It is a very convenient strap. Right now, I've been enjoying wearing shoulder bags a lot. The top handle is very convenient, but honestly, I don't feel like wearing all three straps together is a good idea. It feels very cumbersome. There's just a lot of stuff happening, so I feel like I would wear either the long strap and top handle or the chain strap and the top handle. I feel like in terms of weight, I might do away with the chain strap if I want to do a crossbody. I predominantly carry my leather Cassie bag without the chain. It's pretty much the same layout. It's fabric lining. My sales associate told me that the Cassie, it's a priced at a more affordable range. So she told me that it is mostly an outlet style, but for some reason or other, I don't understand why this particular bag, it's really won over my heart. I don't care whether it's an outlet style or not. It doesn't feel outlet to me at all. So I really do love that the Coach Cassie logo is just so much more understated. You will have to look, it's much smaller. The C is incorporated to this turn lock mechanism, and it just feels more understated. And you can tell even from the very plain and simple design of the denim that it is a more understated bag, but it does still have the charm of being a denim bag. So this is how it lands on my hip. And let's just do a comparison with the Coach tabby. So the tabby you can see it lands on the hip just a bit lower than this one. I believe I'm wearing this on the shortest setting, and I do feel a lot more comfortable with this as a crossbody because it is narrower in its breadth, and this one is wider. It really depends on the proportions of your body and how the bag sits on it. Anyway, moving on, I do want to show you quickly that the back pocket here doesn't have any magnetic fastening. It is also this dark blue fabric lining at the back of it. And similarly, on the inside is also a dark blue lining with this leather trimming that kind of reinforces the structure. A big middle compartment, a medium one, and a smaller one behind. And then it has a zipper closure on the inside with the Coach plug over here. And I think it kind of reminds me of the Pochette Matisse. I do really love the Cassie 19. It is one of my favorite styles from Coach. And lastly, I will splice in here the unboxing of my third Coach bag that I have ordered recently. Okay, the drilling is back, and I'm so sorry for that. I really just want to get this out of the way because this is a true unboxing. This came in the mail today, so like I said, I've been really enjoying Coach, and I don't know. I know a while back, Connor, if you're watching this, I know you're one of them. You do not approve of Coach as a luxury brand, and I totally, I can see your argument. I don't really care for whether Coach is a luxury brand or not. I do feel like that's besides the point. Like I've said before, I'm quite democratic when it comes to my enjoyment of luxury bags. So I don't know. I feel like we all have different circumstances when it comes to our shopping and why we buy things. So it does have a place in my life, especially as a mom when I go out with my kids. I find very often than not, it's just a lot more just focus on the kids and the experience and less on the bags that I'm carrying in. I think it's from Nordstrom, because this bag wasn't available in Singapore anymore, and I asked for it in the boutique here. It's like a past season bag, and I couldn't find it, so I could only find it online, and it comes in that box over there. It has some paper to pad it, so it doesn't come in the very nice Coach box. Actually, it's not very often that I do notice that in the States, Coach is better packaged than over here in Singapore, but that's fine with me. This is a true unboxing, so let's just take this out. So I can see that already it has been, most of the protective coverings have been unwrapped. Wow. Okay, there's not much of a leather smell, but wow, I love the color. So, okay, there's something twisted over here. Oh, that's where the hang tag. Okay, that's where the tag is. I know it's a trend, but silver hardware has definitely been growing on me lately as well. I don't know how influenced I am by the trend. Like I said, the quilted tabby never used to be one of my favorite. Now that I've gotten that denim one, it made me kind of want a leather one as well. And so I've been looking around the YouTubes. I saw a moss green, and that's the color. The name of this color is moss green, and this kind of like muted avocado green. It reminds me of the peyote green from Dior, and there's a Lady Dior in exactly this kind of green that I have been absolutely obsessed with. So anyway, I thought that I had to get myself this bag, and I didn't want it in the mini size. I've seen it. I don't know what it is about the quilted tabbies, but they tend to be more readily available in the 20 size, and I do foresee that I will one day add a 20 size quilted tabby into my collection, but right now I'm really crazy about this 26 size. The mechanism is a lot stiffer on, it has some protective stickers on, so it's a lot stiffer on this leather bag than it is on my denim quilted tabby. And also that the leather, it's very buttery soft, but it's not as buttery soft as the ones on the black quilted tabbies, which is even softer than this. This is a really gorgeous color. I truly enjoy that. So it comes with the same old compartments here, and this one has the tabby bag, genuine Napa leather here, and I can see that it's very soft. Comes with a fabric interior that's quite smooth as well. So it comes like that, and I think that's the Coach dust bag over there. I think that the color is just amazing. It's so amazing. That's it for now. I have one more Coach bag that I'm waiting to get delivered, and oh my god, it's so pretty. I have been enjoying this bag. It's been very carefree. I have always wanted to dabble in denim. I think this is a good way to start. I think with anybody who's interested in just dabbling with a denim bag, but you don't really want to commit to luxury prices for a denim bag yet. This is the way to go. Even though I love the denim, I feel like nothing beats leather. I can't wait to use this bag. It's so soft. It's so nice. It's really soft leather, and I'm very impressed by the quality of Coach. I don't care whether it's a luxury brand or not. As long as it makes you happy, it makes me happy. I'm just going to enjoy it. So I'll see you guys in my next video. I hope that you guys all take care. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. Bye!